Hey, 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 it's Friday 10/7. Let's see what's going on Earth and up in space. Schumann remains calm. We did have a little bit of that beta range that can make people a little cranky sometimes yesterday, but not really severe enough to be notable. We do have a flare in progress. I'm not sure if that's the peak of it yet. I'll let you know. That's pretty close to an M flare, and it's funny because I just looked at this about an hour or so ago and saw where it was at and thought, I think it's starting to build to greater activity again. That big sunspot complex did shrink a little bit overnight, so hopefully that will help with flare intensity, but I do expect we'll be getting some bigger flares over the weekend again. This actually occurred on September 24th, but I was waiting for really good photography to be rendered. And this is a picture of a 1,000,000 mile in length CME, or coronal mass ejection. Lucky for us, it was on the opposite side of the sun, but there was this huge solar prominence, and then when it erupted, it resulted in that 1,000,000 mile CME. So one thing that I didn't pick up on the other day when I was talking about the new K-index scale from NOAA is that the European scale has not exactly changed yet. I don't know if they're going to, but what I noticed is that a KP5 is now in the green. That used to be in the yellow. So I don't know who, they're fooling necessarily, but people still feel it when it's a KP4. So I don't know if they're, I really don't get the motivation, to be honest, why they would have ratcheted it up that way. Um, I really don't like to go to conspiracy town just because I know how far reaching the deception has to be in order to pull anything off in a society which you can barely, a celebrity can't sneeze without us knowing about it. So that is why I don't really get into those. But, they can change the scale all they want, but it doesn't change what you experience physically. So I wanted to point that out so that you know that sometimes this scale might show you we're in the green, but you may still be feeling it because the new green is the old yellow. We may have a solar storm incoming at some point over the next day, but otherwise we shouldn't have too much activity. Mostly, I would say big flares with some radio blackouts, but I will keep you posted.